Hola chicas, welcome back to another makeup tutorial with your girl Raina. How is everyone? I got you guys this look, very nice and natural, very basic, using neutral colors. So I hope you guys are ready to see how I did this look and what I used. So no further ado, well, let's go and check out how we did this look. All right, let's go. Hola chicas, welcome back to another makeup tutorial with your girl Raina. How is everybody doing today? So anyway, as you've seen, the look was very natural. I did go, a little bit with the face, but very subtle with the eyes. So I hope you guys are ready to do your makeup along with me. But anyway, chicas, all right, let's get started with our makeup. So let's start off with our foundation. As you can see, I already did my eyebrows. Those take a little bit longer time. I did not draw the little wispy hairs on today. On some of the makeup tutorials I will, on some I won't. But anyway, just I guess it depends on the mood. And today I just didn't feel the mood to put them on. But anyway, that's why I look a little bit weird right there. But anyway, I've already set them, and today what I'm going to be using is the Super Stay and the color Golden Doran. Anyway, this is the 24 Super Stay and the Maybelline, and I am in that I'm in that color just because I have tanned so much while I've been running. So I do love to run, guys. If you do not know that, I am a wannabe runner. I do love to run. I just don't run every day like some of these people that love to run every day. I try to get out there as much as I can on running. But anyway, yeah. So let's get started with our foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my dirty ass brush that I have not washed, but who's gonna notice? All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply all my foundation throughout my face. And if you see me kind of looking towards this way, it's because I have my makeup, my mirror up on the side. All right, so make sure you bring it down to your neck so that way your neck does not look disconnected there. And bring it into your hairline and a little bit behind the ears, so that way we do not look a little weird there. All right, so to clean up a little bit of that area, especially that I put in a lighter foundation, I'm just gonna go in with my foundation, just kind of clean up the edges around my brows, so that way it doesn't look white and then tan. All right, so I think I did enough cleaning on. I was plucking a little bit of the what you would call it, oh my god, a little bit of hairs that I had underneath. Oh my god, they hurt like a woo. I haven't had like plucking in a long time. I really don't even do my eyebrows because I don't have any. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my contacts so that way I am not crying all over the place when I start doing my shadows. So let me just do that real quick. All right, chicas, so I am back. So I am actually using, have all kinds of noises out here. So the 130 medium, and this is the Instant Age Rewind. So this is really soft, and it's a multi-use, so you can use it for different things. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of keep my concealer in this area right here. And as you can see, I put on my contacts. These are, I can't remember what kind of green they are, but these are so cute. I love these contacts. Eventually I am wanting to go ahead and do a excuse me, I'm over here burping, a just beauty tutorial on like maybe do a little haul, do some makeup, the little things like that. So I've been debating back and forth, but eventually I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I just need to find the day and the time to go ahead and do it, because you guys think that I would have so much time on my hands since we're on quarantine, but I just have so much crap I do. I do some vlogging, I do some editing, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, and I'm doing a little bit of everything. So it kind of keeps me on my toes, and I do some running, I do some training still. So the training and all that other stuff, you know, because I do want some time for me also. But it's hard to get all this in, don't believe me. But I'm doing my best, and I hope you guys are willing to go into, you know, once I get that down, I will let everybody know, so you guys can go and follow me on that. Which on my vlogs you'll see that I still have some, but eventually it will bring out just, it'll go into Reina Merida's Beauty. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, just to kind of keep it original, just, you know, nothing crazy, because I do want you guys to remember, you know, if you like it, to be like, okay, she has it under her name and it's just beauty, and it'll come up Reina Merida, and that's where it has the, you know, all the blogs and stuff, and then it'll have Reina Merida Beauty. So I think that's what I'm gonna call it. So yeah. So be on the lookout for that. But for the meanwhile, I'm just kind of, you know, I'm gonna have to just figure out a day to do it. So for the moment, I have not found a date. I just know that I want to do it. So when I decide to, I will guys let you in it and let you know as soon as possible, so that you can go help your girl out. So anyway, for the moment, this could be the last one that I do on with my vlogs, and then I'll just, you know, go ahead and do another one introducing myself. I'll probably do it in just in I don't know how to do it. Probably, you know, I don't know if I do one in English, one in Spanish, or do it in Spanglish, so that way I can just get it done and over with. So we will see how I decide to do that, but that's the hard part. Especially when you know two languages, you want to give a little bit of everything. Yeah, it gets a little bit annoying, because you want to give it your best and you just don't know how. But anyway, that'll be one of those things that we're just gonna have to work at it. And I hope you guys understand, and, you know, give me some info, give me some feedback on if you guys do it, how do you do it. So maybe I'll figure out it as I go. So for the moment, we are just gonna kind of leave it like that. So I am actually using my Laura Mercier setting powder, and this is just a translucent setting powder, and I just went ahead and added up on all my T-zone, my chin area. So yeah. Right now I'm going to use the Hoola. We're not, like I said, we're not going to go crazy on our makeup. We're just going to try to maintain a soft look. Yeah, I know. But this one is the bronzer memory. As you can see, I already hit pan on this bronzer, and it's the Hoola bronzer. So yeah, this is a really nice bronzer. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just make it go from this area right here in a circular motion, so that way when I do like the highlight and I do the contour, it's not as harsh. So my face was acting up when I was lotioning it up. I was hydrating with the e.l.f. hydration, and that's been really good. But since I was running, and I think what I'm going to start doing is actually using some kind of foundation when I run, because my face just dries out really bad. And I was having to use the Tatcha, I actually used the Tatcha mist on my face also before I put the foundation, just because it was just looking so dry. So hopefully this helped and it doesn't look patchy. But anyway, here we go on that. I think we're good. I need extra lighting, believe me. I will get that eventually one day. But for the most part, just bronze up on your temples, around your forehead, and underneath your chin, just slightly also. So here we go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna contour my nose also, but I'm not gonna use any, I don't think I'm gonna use any liquids today. Normally I would, but, and you can get a very soft look also with just the liquids, you know, contours. If you guys don't use them, they're really good. They do blend out really pretty, especially the ones that I use. I think they're really good and very affordable. They're the NYX ones. No, sorry. They're not the NYX, they're the LA Girl contour tubes that I use, the concealers. But anyway, we're just gonna contour our nose just a little bit. And a little bit underneath the chin area. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna use my highlighter, and this is the one in Moonstone. Becca carries this one. So this one's really nice. And you just wanna I'm just gonna hit these points right here. And just a little circular motion. And same thing on the other side. With a smaller tapered little brush, I want to take it and just put it right here on the top of the nose, right there, where we can have a little glow to ourselves. And I don't take it all the way, connecting it, just to kind of separate it, just kind of get a little button nose. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using a BH Cosmetics. Sorry if my dog is barking. My stepson just got here, so she's barking at everybody. I'm going to be using this one, and this is the Marvicorn. So it looks like this. And this was actually a little gift for my daughter, but she's not going to use it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and try it out for her. So this is a really cute palette, as you can see, just very girly, very just, you know, soft colors and stuff, with a couple of pops of color here. But I'll be probably using the more softer taupe looking ones to start off, and the one that I'm going to do is the one folder. So that is the more let's see, that is the more light brown one, and we're just going to hit our eyes with that color. Just kind of use it as our transition shade. And like I said, I'm gonna use just soft colors so that you guys see that sometimes we don't need a lot, just a good lash, some soft colors, and a little bit of liner. Sometimes without it, it goes really a long way in our makeup, and it looks really pretty. It looks like you've spent hours on your face. So now that we have our shadow nicely blended all over our eye, I'm actually going to go in with the color Spray Tan, and this is another brown, so I'm going to probably just use that one, and I use this one right here. So these two are probably the only two that I will be using out of this palette, so that way you guys can see that the ones that are actually, maybe this is for maybe beginners that want to try just very basic colors. The two colors can go a long way. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to try to keep it in the crease. Just keeping it in the crease. Just kind of shaking out the excess. Which, to tell you the truth, these little colors are actually pretty pigmented. And I'm pretty sure this palette was not a lot. I think I actually bought it at TJ Maxx, if I'm not mistaken, because you just are going to take this color and just make sure you are keeping it in the crease, just kind of gradually just blending it all throughout the middle area right here, going in circles and just blending it out. Just add as you go, so that way you don't end up, you know, bringing it all the way up, but at the same time just expanding and buffing it upward, so that way it just connects with the transition shade. A lot of blending, guys, like especially these colors, you want to blend them so that they don't look like a big crease that you left there. Just make sure you blend it up really nice and pretty, and take your time. Sometimes we want to just rush through it, then it just looks very blotchy. So as long as you blend, you should be good. Bring my mirror over here a little bit closer just to make sure that I kind of have it a little bit blended on the outward area. Just kind of blow it out a little bit, so that way you don't have that section just there. Okay, so that should be good enough. I think it looks nice and blended. Alright guys, so the liner that you can use any liner. I'm actually going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills liner right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and do my line on the bottom. On my bottom. On the upper lid, I'm going to go ahead and do that line. And I really like this one because it's very matte and black. And I got this one at Ulta if I'm not mistaken. I do have some that I got from Walmart that work just as good, so you do not need to go out and buy you know, certain liners, especially if you can get one at Walmart that's really good and affordable, or wherever, because sometimes they tend to dry up. But I've had this one a minute, so it's done good. It hasn't dried up on me. Alright, so we're not going to go any longer or any thicker. So this is just going to have how I'm going to go ahead and leave mine. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other eye so I can be back so I can put on my lashes. Alright ladies, as you can see, I went ahead and put on my lashes. So that's some pretty lashes. But I can't remember the name of these lashes. I've had them a while and I actually did curl them. So they probably look a little wispier. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I used for my lip. For my lip liner, I'm actually using the London Rimble Cincedo. That's what it's called, Cafe something Cincedo. So anyway, it's a nice pretty color. And in the Morphe, it's called a Peanut. So it's like a matte color also. So it's really, really pretty. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that on my lip. So let me go ahead and whatever I take out of this, I don't put it back in. I actually just wipe it down, disinfect it with my Marcel water that I have, and let it sit, and then I just wash it off. Look how pretty this color is. It's so nice. So I'm gonna put that down. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the under eye. So I'm going to go in with the same colors, but with, I'm going to use a little Milani brush right here and just wipe off the excess. I'm going to go ahead and with the transition shade, I'm going to go underneath my eye and just add that color underneath the eye. Just take it in circular motion so that way you do buff it out just a little bit, and that way it just looks a little smoked out at the same time. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with the same brush. I'm gonna use the spray tan color, so that was the little bit darker color, like in a brown. So I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna bring it in from the outer corner inward. And I'm not gonna take it all the way in. I'm just gonna keep it from the outer corner to kind of the mid section. All right, so I think that's gonna be bring in my little mirror from this. Okay, so that should do it for the under eye. So just make sure it's just blended and all nice and put together. I see my husband checking me out from the outside. He's like, oh, what a good looking woman. He's over there gardening the flowers, and he's just looking at me like, this bitch needs to hurry up so I can eat. No, I'm pretty sure he's not saying that, but I'm pretty sure he is saying like, hurry up so I can eat. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do my waterline with this NYX, and this is in a nude color. I'm gonna see if it has a name, and it's just the light color. So it just kind of brings out a little bit of the underneath of your eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Milani Black 111 in the mascara, and just gradually just take it underneath. Let me get my little mirror that I always use, and just take it. I'm trying to look up and down on the camera because sometimes it's not focused, and I'm over here just doing my thing, and then I look at the video and I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, so now that we have our mascara on nice and pretty, nice and, you know, just makes everything just kind of come together, especially the eyes. It just makes it look so pretty, even though, like I said, the colors are very light. Just putting a little bit of, you know, right now we're gonna do a little shimmer here, a little shimmer on the upper corner, I can't even talk. On the upper brow, we're gonna put a little bit of shimmer, and in the inner corner, and make that pop just a little bit extra. And I am gonna try out the, it's called Sheesh, and this little color here. So I'll try it out and see how this highlight does. So let's see if it does what it should do. Okay. If you probably put setting spray on it, it actually will like brighten up even more, but even without it, it's pretty good. So it's a little choppy, but it does the work. It really does the work. So like I said, if I put some setting spray, I'm pretty sure it will brighten up the eye even more. So I do kind of buff it out because I don't like it when it just sits there. I like it for it to just be buffed up in this area right here and take it down. So that way it just brightens up the eye, and then you can go back and add a little bit more, and it just won't look all, you know, like you just put a big old glob of highlight there. So that's what I do to mine. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead with a smaller tapered brush, pencil, whatever. Just take it and put it right here underneath the brow bone, just gradually. And I do kind of like a moon and then bring it down, just so that I don't take it all the way in. I mean, you can if you want to, but for right now, I just want to kind of focus on the brow bone and bring it downward just a little bit. Guys, remember, I am not, if I haven't said this, I am not a teacher. I am not anybody perfect for makeup. Makeup to me is just an art. I love makeup. I like playing around with makeup, and yeah, I'm just a freelancer, just somebody that enjoys playing around with makeup, because you can take, put on, and it's not permanent, so only if you want it to be. But anyway, that is just me. For right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do a blush, and the blush that I'm gonna use is actually a Milani blush that I have been using that is actually really nice. Let me find a stipple brush if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna use this Sigma F14 stipple brush. These are actually really nice just because you just, you know, swirl it around and it just grabs on very gradually to the brush. And you can always add on as you see your blush. You know, if you need a little bit more, add on to it, but it doesn't glob it on. So that's what I really like about these stipple brushes. And these are really good for bronzing also, if you want something very, very just soft and you can't even really tell like where you put it. This is a really good one too. So, but let me tell you what, these soft looks to me are just very romantic, very just all kind of put together. And as long as you don't use like crazy colors, you're in the tones of the browns and the neutrals, they just kind of, I don't know, they just play a part that it just makes it look like I'd rather have softer looks than, you know, bolder colors. But to me, these looks, I always get more compliments on these looks than I do when I do like something more bold. But I guess it just depends on everybody's, you know, likes. But anyway, for contour, I'm actually going to be using the Contour Dulce de Leche. It's a duo. So I'm actually going to use my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to take it right here and bring it to the lip right here. These are actually creamy, guys, and these are really nice to play around with. They do leave a demarcation if you do not buff it out good enough. But if you're still wanting that, like that contour, and you want it to kind of show, this is actually good. I always like to use the little bit of excess. I like to put it underneath my under eye and right here on my forehead. So you just make sure you don't put too much, because if you have to go back and put highlight, you can. But the brush that I actually like to buff it out with, I actually like to use this Sigma tapered face brush, the F25. So I don't let it sit there on too long, especially when I'm playing around with soft colors. I just go ahead and just buff it out. And if I need to, I'll go back with the one that I had the bronzer with and put it with the bronzer. So there you go. And buff out the other side, and make sure you kind of take it in circular motions. If you felt like you lost a little bit of the contour, you can always go back with that little bit that is on the brush and just bring it again towards, I'm trying to get these baby hairs, bring it right here. And if you have to go back, like I said, just to add your blush, your if you feel like it took away, just add a little bit more and play around what you feel is needed. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of highlight, just like I added on a little bit of my my blush. So nothing too crazy, nothing too heavy. And guys, we are literally done. I am not even going to kid you. This is like one of my best looks that I do love to do, because it's very subtle, it's very down to the point, and you know, it's just, it looks really, really cute. So let me grab some earrings so I can just put them on and you guys can kind of see the whole look. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. As you guys can see, I went ahead and put on my earrings so this can kind of, you know, finish up a little bit of what I got going on. But anyway, this was a fun look to do. Very simple, basic, to the point. It's always a nice classic look for pretty much any occasion, really. I did love the lip combo though. I love that lipstick. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys in my next makeup tutorial. Remember to subscribe if you have not, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this look and, you know, glamming up with me. So that way you can help my channel out and help me grow. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it and love you.